People think saying yes makes them kind, but sometimes every yes is slowly destroying your peace. Every time you say yes to things you hate, yes to people who disrespect you, yes to distractions, yes to pressure, you say no to yourself. And one day, you wake up exhausted, not because life is hard, but because you allowed too many things into your mind that never belonged there. The Stoic philosophers understood something most people never learn. Your life is controlled by what you allow. And if you cannot say no, you cannot control your life. Because a person who says yes to everything stands for nothing. Today, we are going to learn how to say no like a Stoic philosopher, not with anger, not with arrogance, but with calm power. And by the end of this video, you will understand why the strongest people are often the quietest people. Because real power does not scream. It simply refuses. Imagine this. Someone insults you. Most people react immediately. They defend themselves. They argue. They try to win. But the Stoic philosopher does something different. He pauses. He understands that not every battle deserves his energy. And in that moment, his silence becomes power. This is the first lesson of Stoicism. Not everything deserves a response. Marcus Aurelius once reminded himself, "You always own the option of having no opinion." Think about that. You do not need to react to every criticism. You do not need to attend every argument. You do not need to explain yourself to everyone. Sometimes the strongest no is silence. In today's world, people are addicted to reacting. Social media trains people to respond instantly, to become emotional instantly, to become offended instantly. But Stoicism teaches emotional discipline. A calm mind cannot be controlled by outside noise. And the moment you stop reacting emotionally to everything, you become dangerous in the best possible way. Because now, people can no longer manipulate you. Most people are afraid to say no. Why? Because they fear rejection. They fear disappointing others. They fear looking rude. They fear being alone. So they sacrifice their own peace just to keep others comfortable. But Stoic philosophers believe something important. If saying yes destroys your inner peace, then that yes is too expensive. Think about how many times you agreed to things you never wanted. You gave your time away, your energy away, your focus away, and afterward, you felt empty. The Stoics knew that time is life itself. Every hour you waste is a piece of your existence you never get back. That is why disciplined people protect their time like treasure, because they understand life is short, and one of the greatest forms of self-respect is learning to say no without guilt. Epictetus once said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish." That means this. Sometimes people will misunderstand your boundaries. When you stop pleasing everyone, some people become uncomfortable. When you stop saying yes, people who benefited from your weakness may become angry. But that is not your problem. A Stoic does not live for applause. A Stoic lives according to principles. And principles require courage. The courage to disappoint people. The courage to walk away. The courage to protect your peace. Weak people seek approval. Strong people seek alignment with their values. That is the difference. Look carefully at modern life. People are overwhelmed, distracted, mentally exhausted. Why? Because they are constantly available, always answering, always scrolling, always reacting, always giving access to their attention. But attention is your most valuable resource. Where your attention goes, your life goes. The Stoics understood this long before smartphones existed. They trained themselves to focus only on what truly mattered, and they rejected the rest. That is why saying no is not negativity. It is clarity. You are deciding what deserves your energy and what does not. You are protecting your mind from chaos. And in a noisy world, that becomes a superpower. There is another reason people struggle to say no. They confuse kindness with weakness. But Stoicism never taught weakness. It taught controlled strength. A Stoic can be compassionate while still having boundaries. You can love people without allowing them to destroy your peace. You can help others without sacrificing your mental health. You can be respectful while still refusing what violates your values. Remember this carefully. Saying no does not make you a bad person. Sometimes it makes you a wiser person, because if you constantly abandon yourself to satisfy others, eventually there will be nothing left of you. Imagine a king guarding a city. Would he allow every stranger through the gates? Of course not. He protects the city carefully. So, why do you allow every negative influence into your mind, every toxic opinion, every distraction, every manipulation, every unnecessary drama? The Stoics believe your mind is sacred territory, and not everyone deserves access to it. This is why disciplined people seem calm. It is not because life is easy for them. It is because they became selective. Selective with people, selective with energy, selective with emotions, selective with time. And that selectiveness creates peace. Now listen carefully. One of the most powerful Stoic lessons is this: you do not control other people. You only control yourself. You cannot control whether people like you. You cannot control their opinions. You cannot control their reactions. So, why destroy your peace trying to please everyone? The Stoic philosopher understands something freeing. Not everyone has to understand you. Not everyone has to approve of you. And once you truly accept that, you become emotionally free, because now your decisions are no longer controlled by fear. Now you can finally say, no, that does not align with who I want to become. And you say it calmly, without hatred, without guilt, just clarity. Most people think confidence means speaking loudly, but real confidence often sounds quiet. A truly confident person does not need to over-explain their boundaries. They simply live by them. Think about nature. The lion does not roar all day to prove it is powerful. Its presence alone is enough. The Stoics carried themselves the same way. Calm, grounded, unshaken, and because they were not desperate for validation, their words carried weight. When they said yes, it mattered. When they said no, it meant something. Because disciplined people do not speak carelessly. There comes a moment in every person's life when they realize something painful. Not everyone deserves unlimited access to you. Some people only appear when they need something. Some people drain your energy. Some people constantly bring chaos into your life. And if you never learn to say no, they will consume your peace little by little. The Stoics believe peace is earned through discipline, not through comfort, not through pleasure, through discipline. And sometimes discipline means walking away from toxic relationships, walking away from unhealthy habits, walking away from environments that weaken your spirit, because growth requires sacrifice. You cannot become stronger while holding on to everything that destroys you. Now here's the truth most people avoid. Every time you say yes to distraction, you say no to your future. Every time you say yes to fear, you say no to courage. Every time you say yes to fitting in, you say no to authenticity. Life is built from decisions. Small daily decisions shape your destiny. And the Stoics understood this deeply. That is why they practice self-control constantly. Not because they wanted a boring life, but because they wanted freedom. Freedom from emotional chaos. Freedom from addiction. Freedom from weakness. Because the person who controls themselves cannot easily be controlled by the world. Ask yourself honestly, how many things in your life are stealing your peace right now? How many unnecessary obligations? How many distractions? How many fake relationships? How many habits are quietly destroying your potential? And now ask yourself another question. What would happen if you finally had the courage to say no? No to negativity. No to wasting time. No to people who disrespect you. No to things that weaken your mind. Your entire life could change. Because every powerful transformation begins with a decision. And often that decision is a simple word. No. But remember this carefully. Stoicism is not about becoming cold. It is about becoming wise. A Stoic still feels emotions, still loves deeply, still cares. But they do not allow emotions to control their actions. That is true strength. Anyone can react emotionally, but remaining calm under pressure, that is rare. And the ability to calmly say no, even when others pressure you, is one of the highest forms of self-mastery. One day, people may call you distant. They may say you changed, and maybe you did, because growth changes people. The version of you that constantly tolerated disrespect must eventually disappear. The version of you that feared disappointing others must eventually disappear. If you want peace, you must become strong enough to protect it. And strength requires boundaries. At the end of life, people rarely regret saying no to distractions. They regret saying yes to things that stole their time. The Stoics reflected on death often, not to become depressed, but to remember what truly matters. Life is temporary. Your time is limited. Your energy is precious. So stop giving it away carelessly. Protect your mind. Protect your focus. Protect your peace. And never feel guilty for choosing yourself over chaos. So from this moment forward, stop apologizing for having boundaries. Stop apologizing for protecting your peace. Stop apologizing for refusing things that damage your soul. You were not born to please everyone. You were born to become strong, wise, and free. And freedom begins the moment you stop allowing the world to control your choices. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is one calm word. No, if this message spoke to you, don't ignore it. Most people will hear these words and continue living the same way. But a few people, the disciplined few, will take action. Be one of them. Start protecting your time, your mind, your energy, because the quality of your life depends on what you allow into it. And if you truly want peace, you must learn the Stoic art of refusal. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and join us for more powerful lessons from Stoicism, discipline, and self-mastery. And remember, the strongest person in the room is often the one who stays calm enough to say no. If you're new for this channel, please subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a good time.